After his successful duel, Lloyd has amassed an impressive 639 RP, which he immediately invests in a series of upgrades. He has raised his basic planning and basic surveying skills to level 10, unlocking their intermediate forms, which grant him extremely useful optional skills, such as GPR scan, ground penetrating radar. Armed with his new powers, Lloyd returns to the coal mine. Using GPR scan, he can see up to 5 meters deep, identifying a safe route through unstable rock. The major problem is manpower. Human workers would tire too quickly, and Padong, his heavy tool, is still recovering from the effort of building the road. The solution? A new summon. With 119 RP left, Lloyd uses his 70 to play the random summon game again. This time, a small pink worm-like creature with a bow on its head appears from the magic circle. The new summon, named Bangul, seems even more useless than Padong at first. But Lloyd has learned not to judge by appearances. Bangul confirms that he can grow in size and has special abilities. A few weeks later, the excavation project is in full swing, using an incredibly bizarre but effective method devised by Lloyd. Step 1. A gigantic Bangul, placed in front of a makeshift tunneling machine, gnaws and eats the earth and rock with its Earth Chew Level 1 ability. Step 2. Thanks to its accelerated earth digestion ability, Bangul launches projectiles made of pure steel excrement with its Steel Chicken Launcher Level 1. Step 3. Javier, behind Bangul, uses his sword skills to cut these projectiles into uniform segments. Step 4. The blacksmiths use these segments to forge support beams for the tunnel. Step 5. Javier has an existential crisis, wondering why a knight of his rank would end up cutting up the droppings of a giant pink worm underground. The process is exhausting and dangerous due to the lack of oxygen. But Lloyd, remembering the lazy bosses from his previous life, insists on staying on the site with his men. Using GPR scanning, he guides and motivates them, and eventually they reach the coal mine. But just as they prepare to widen the mine, the wall in front of them begins to crumble. Lloyd's GPR scan reveals a hole behind the wall that wasn't there before. From the crack, a swarm of monstrous ants, with red eyes and sharp pincers, pour out. Lloyd realizes with horror that this is a threat he didn't anticipate, something not mentioned in the novel. Javier rushes into battle, defending the workers' retreat, but is quickly overwhelmed by the sheer number of creatures. The tunnel is too narrow, the oxygen is running out, and a mine collapse would only slow them down temporarily. In a moment of panic, Javier slaps Lloyd to bring him back to reality. The spark of inspiration strikes. Lloyd remembers, anthill, coal, underground, fire. Javier, we're going to face them head on. We're going into the anthill. Lloyd shouts, grabbing a torch. Although the idea seems suicidal, Javier, now trusting Lloyd's judgment, follows him without hesitation. The two throw themselves straight into the heart of the swarm, ready for a desperate confrontation in the dark depths of the mine.